Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. It's kind of late at night. I needed some help getting into energy, so I'm using Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light. I did a little meditation and Spirit wanted me to use this, and I like it. It's been very interesting tonight. So let's just see. Ooh, that was fast. What you have? You have the green Tara. Scorpio? I think Scorpio had this too. It says you are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitations and trust. Beautiful. This is beautiful energy. Cords are being cut. Negative cords of energy are being cut. This planet is elevating. We are moving forward. We are raising our vibrations collectively. Ooh, wrong cards. Let's start with some more. Let's get some more information from Spirit. But this is an invitation. That full moon in Scorpio, cords are being cut. That's why. That was huge. Ooh, and Capricorn. I'm so excited. In Capricorn, in July, there's that full moon eclipse in Capricorn. That's a real portal for you, a real opportunity to cut all the negative cords. So all you have to do is ask St. Michael to come and do that. Just imagine yourself surrounded in blue light. See his sword, allow him to cut the cords. It's amazing when it happens. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. But make sure you ask for the negative cords to be cut. I was just telling Scorpio this, that I hesitated because there was someone I didn't really want to be cut from. But then finally I just said, okay, let's cut the negative cords. And it didn't cut the positive cords, just the negative ones. And it was beautiful. So take the risk. Go ahead and do it. Okay, so keeping your life in balance, juggling more than one thing, trying to be all things to all people. That's that work-life balance. That's finding time for yourself. And I think it's really important that you find the time for yourself. Okay, so cords are being cut. Spirit is working with you in getting you ready. I think this is getting you ready for what's coming up with that eclipse that's coming up in, 6 weeks? So spend some time in meditation. Start connecting with Spirit. Start getting ready for allow the downloads and the information to come in. And yes, that means that you're going to have to, because I know you work hard, right? You work hard, and it's hard to stop and take that downtime because it feels like you're wasting your time. But I don't think so. I think it's really important right now that you start eliminating the negative energy around you. Spend a little time in meditation and start cutting those cords so that when that eclipse gets here, you're ready for it. So we have this new moon coming up because right now the moon is in Gemini as we walk into the week on Sunday and Monday, and there's a new moon. And for you, that's in your 6th house of balance of that day-to-day work-life activity. So plant the seeds of intention right now to create the balance with this new moon so that you're working, but you're finding time to spend time with Spirit because you're going to need that. So you have like 6 weeks-ish. Seems right. Yeah, 6 weeks to be ready for this next portal, for this next leveling up, this next opportunity. And you're protected. So moving beyond your limitations, this is about finding that work-life balance. This is about, but you're finding the work-life balance so that you're making time for Spirit. This isn't just about having fun, although that's part of the balancing act. So time for friends and family, time for yourself, and time for work. So it's keeping it all, even though it says in balance, I feel like it's more like, if you look at it like this is you, this is the essence of you, so that's your spirit, and then you got work and you've got play. You're trying to keep it all together. Sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. Wow. I feel like this is sharing the wisdom that you're going to gain. I feel like this is sharing your time and your energy with your loved ones and with spirit. Oh, I feel like you have a lot of things. This is about opening up to your role in helping the world. Either through your career, through the way you care for other people, or if you're a light worker. You might be getting the call here. So, realizing that through that keyhole, there is something bigger, something new, something more. This is happening in your 7th house of partnerships when that moon moves into Cancer on Tuesday at 12:17 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the United States. And that's the last visit that the moon is going to make to Cancer before the moon is new in your 7th house. So I kind of feel like how you feel about relationships is kind of this week on Tuesday and Wednesday. How are you feeling about relationships? What are you realizing? What are you accepting? I kind of feel like that's a foreshadowing of information that you need when that moon goes new in July. Oh, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Cutting the cords of negative energy to situations in the past. There's nothing you can do about it. It's over. So you need to release it so it can heal, so that you can bring in growth and self-love. You can't do anything about what's already happened except move forward. But move forward by healing it, by acknowledging, okay, so this happened and I learned something from it. What did I learn? Okay, how can I apply that? Okay. And thank the person that taught you the lesson. You don't have to say it to them, just in your heart. Sometimes it's a little too awkward and you don't want to say to them, hey, thanks for teaching me this really, really hard lesson. But in your heart, you can say it and really mean it. Like, okay, I learned something valuable from this situation, from this relationship. I feel like it's going to be relationship because we're talking about the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th house. That's all relationship and transformation and keeping work and life balance and connection with spirit. My face is itching big time. The growth and the self-love, you already have everything you need to make it happen. What is already within you. What is God. You are the light, right? The light is within you. The God light is within you. You co-create with spirit what you would like. You love yourself. That love pours out onto others. You can't do anything about what happened in the past. So be generous, move yourself forward, learn how to share and give of yourself if that's what the lesson was. Maintaining that balance and cutting those negative energy cords. Those people that hurt you, those situations that hurt you, they're in the past. And there's literally nothing that can be done about it now except to understand that you learned something important from it. Even if you don't know what that something is important yet, you can spend time in meditation and figure that out. Figure that out later. You don't need to know right now. But you need to understand you did learn something that was there for a lesson for you. And you can bless them. You can forgive them for being human. You can forgive yourself for being human. No, you didn't know better. If you'd known better, you wouldn't have done it. You might have thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this, and then did it anyways. But if you'd really known better, you wouldn't have done it. So that's okay. That's how you learn. You have grasshopper spirit, which makes me think of a movie. Okay, so here you have nourishment. Is it the Karate Kid? There you go. Spirit is just pouring down all of this emotion and blessings and love all over you to help cleanse away the negative energy so that you can see the path forward. Allow Spirit to help you cut those cords and then take the leap of faith. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You'll be just fine, really. Spirit's got you. Can't do anything about the past. The light is within you from Spirit. Go ahead and be willing to take the leap of faith and go. You can do this. You can totally do this. Overcoming obstacles is what you do. But sometimes what you really need to do is to look that obstacle in the face and go, wow, you have no power over me anymore. Cut the cord. Let it go. Let's go. I want to say there's no space in this world for regret. But I'm not sure that's quite right. But oh, look at this. You have to nurture yourself. Love yourself. Nurture yourself. Understand that you're human. Understand other people are human. If you would have really known better, you wouldn't have done it. So it doesn't matter. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. Cut the negative cords. And allow yourself to move forward. Take that leap of faith. Grasshopper, you can do this. Alright, I will see you back here for the new moon. It's the intentions for you are going to be in your house of partnerships. Whoops, no, work-life balance. So remember, you want to try to plant seeds of intention to allow you to bring in this work-life balance so that you're ready. So that you're ready for the next steps. Okay? All right. You take care. We'll talk soon. Bye. Or we'll try that again.